All right, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 20 of Immutable Dimensions. And we just lost someone on camera, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope Nin's computer didn't just die. It did. He gone.
It did.
All right, well,
did.
that was fucking splendid timing. We come in and Nin says deuces. Anyways, we'll take a little bit to get things fucking situated for that right now, so it's perfectly fine. Anyways, let's start the process, and hopefully by the time we get to Nin, then he'll be here. So, Assassin, you super sexy motherfucker, how have you been, bud?
Been doing pretty good, man. Lots of work, but it is good. Making some money on my own, and the weather is relented, even though fire season hath begun. So
The air will soon be spicy.
'tis always spicy.
The air hasn't stopped being spicy.
All right, good to hear. How's the making money for yourself thing going, though? I know you were talking about that before the other day.
So far, all I've done is spend money, and hopefully the big money will eventually come.
Okay.
They're very happy with the progress. So.
Hey, listen, if you guys decide you want to come out to Tennessee, my landlord is currently hiring landscapers and stuff like that for between 30 and 40 bucks an hour.
That I don't know if I work that hard.
7 to 4 fucking shift, bud. That's what he's doing, 7 to 4. And he said, hell, even in the winter months, apparently he just bought a fucking farm, and he's like, they'll still have work in the winter too. And I was like, you know what, if you ever officially announce that whole 40 bucks an hour thing, I need you to call me. I'll quit my job that day.
Pretty much, like that's
like that fucking day.
Something.
Like 40 bucks an hour? Yes, please. I don't give a shit. I'm all for it. All right.
That's fair.
You show me a paycheck for 15 grand, I'll call my boss right now and tell him to go fuck him.
Exactly.
No 2 weeks allowed.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice. So would you look at that? I sent this email 2 weeks ago. See ya. Anyways, moving on. Sovereign. How you doing, beautiful?
Doing good. We went to the Ren Fair over the weekend, and it was volcanic, but it was still fun. We enjoyed that. I'm getting a lot of my color back. I haven't been, I'm not as brown as I was in high school, but I'm getting to that degree again, which is cool. So, not bad.
The Spanish in you is coming out. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yes.
But still editing videos, still making some cash on the side. So
good. All right, Lucky. Let's hear it. What we got?
Everyone is alive. Bills are being paid.
What's that like?
I don't know. Like that's ain't nothing left. That's basically where we're at. I mean, no one's dying. Desperately trying to make sure I'm able to go on this vacation next month that I've been planning on for a year and a half.
It's okay because I gave you a better offer for October, and that's just gonna make everything better. So.
Yes. Well, that's gonna happen regardless. So I've already talked about that, and I'm getting that booked.
Sweet.
So,
Wifey's actually very excited about that. So.
Yeah.
I told her, she was
not
like, "Ooh."
Other than the gas and like the food that I'm down there for, it's not gonna cost me a penny.
It's alright. I'll make you a badass meal one of those nights. I got you.
And if you need to escape, I'll have like a condo to myself that's 20 minutes away.
I'll make you just really good semi-gourmet chicken nuggies with the tomato reduction, aka ketchup. It's fine. Moving on to Ninja Mocha. Nin, how you doing, beautiful? You've been gone for fucking ever. We've missed you. I've missed you. It's fine. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. Got back from the beach for a nice little 4-day vacation.
Nice.
And, yeah, we walked around on some sand and looked at the ocean.
Did it get everywhere? Did you hate it?
Well,
Did it make you want to kill younglings?
No, I kept the sand only to my feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wasn't about to go rolling around and digging holes.
Oh, damn. All right. Moving on to the Lil Shin. How you been, beautiful?
Doing well. Been working, planning my small vacation in August. And don't worry, it doesn't interfere with everybody's plans.
No, August is apparently a terrible month to fucking play D&D. Everyone's like, I'm going on vacation. And I'm like, I gotta deal with Pumpkin's school in the month of August. I can't do shit but fucking sit my ass at home.
That's why everybody else is going on vacation. It's
Fuck
when
all of you.
people go.
Well, this is technically the one chance I get to go see my best friend in Rhode Island. So he's having a kid in September. So I'm kind of like, all right, I'm coming up as quick as possible, and then I'm leaving.
Damn, and I ain't heard a single one of you motherfuckers say you're gonna come out here in December when I have my kid. Fuck all of you, except Lucky. Lucky's cool, and
Thank
Shippy
you.
will
I
actually
I
be
was
here.
like, excuse me.
Nah, fuck all of you. It's fine. I'll just go
Might be
fuck
going to
myself.
New Zealand in
The only
December.
Not like
problem
I've
is the winter.
ever visited my sister for her.
I didn't know when your date was. I wasn't there for that.
How is that even
Yeah, but do you
possible?
like your sister?
How is that not even possible?
I mean,
Shadow, you're not in here. I can't fucking just talk shit about you right now. You're not in here. It's fine. I just wanted to just randomly start
Yeah.
shit. It's fine. They're gonna
I
make
was
my
like,
life
I
hell
want
tonight
Out your
anyways.
money for August.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, that's what's happening.
Oh, that's awesome of you going out to see your friend and all. You said best friend. I looked up at Assassin and I'm like, wonder if one of them, any of them, are just gonna make a comment. It would be like perfect. Start the little altercation outside of game. It'd be great. Anyways, I'm just stirring the pot. Moving on to the Badger. Badger, how you doing?
I'm less delirious than last week, but I'm in a worse mood, so
Oh, this should be fun.
Oh, is this sassy?
I'm in caution orange for a reason. I chose to steal this shirt over the other shirts for a reason.
All right, so everyone steer clear of Ziva tonight and the Dragussi and the Dragooty and the charcuterie board.
Not
Negative. Yes,
possible.
antagonize it.
All right, moving on to the Shippy. So, Shippy, I don't think you can top 2 weeks ago. But
Seriously.
so, what you got? Frozen.
Frozen.
Urger.
How do you know coming through?
Honestly,
No,
there's no
the-
way to top it. It's perfect.
I mean, this is almost just as.
It's- My favorite. I love
Oh
this.
no.
Oh no.
Like, the 1.5 frames per minute. Right
So
now.
good.
It is so gorgeous.
Is it overheating? Clear the fan.
Oh no. Oh wait, I see it moving, but wait, we're
Oh, we're going on a trip.
oh shit. We're
And
flying.
Rocket ship.
Rocket ship.
We
Thank
we
you.
can't hear you. I can't hear her at all.
I can't hear nothing.
No, every once in a while Discord will try to say
Try closing out and then relaunch it. Do the usual thing. If you can hear us, hopefully you can.
I think she can
it
because
seems
she's
like
laughing
hearing
at
us
us.
just fine. Yeah. She just called me ugly.
I think it's more like
Yeah.
tech disappointment laughing than laughing at us per se.
Yes, that
That
yeah,
was a
that's right.
reaction,
She
yes.
can definitely hear us. It's fine. We just can't hear her.
It might be delayed though.
If you want to give me $1 million, don't say a damn thing.
It is secured.
Just because I want to doesn't mean I can or will.
All right, we're going to the Ritz, guys.
Ah, shit.
We're gonna go hit up Casa Bonita. I'm gonna get us some tickets.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
everyone go say hi to Scourge and collect our money.
I'll see y'all soon. Apparently $1 million
I'll
is
be
going
there
out.
in like 3 months. So it'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Fucking bet.
Right? 3 months. August. Yeah, 3 months.
Yeah.
I can math.
I'm proud of you.
Oh. Eventually, she shall be more than a brown box.
Eventually. All right, can you talk though, so
Honestly,
we
I
can figure out
kinda
if we can
like
hear
the
you?
Weird taupey color.
I wonder if everything
Nothing
shit.
so
No.
far.
Nada. Does she? Oh, we have camera.
Okay.
Camera's
Can.
faster.
Okay, so I had
Yeah.
Foundry.
Oh, was Foundry causing the issue?
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently, my computer cannot run both at the same time. So
Okay.
I'll keep up Discord, and you guys will have to surprise me with Foundry.
Here's 4 gigs of processing power.
All right, that's fine. We'll do what we gotta do. So, all right, so let's try this. So, Shippy, what you
Okay.
got for us? So, you know, give us an updatey date.
Well, I thought it was very nice of Lucky to brag that everybody was still alive.
Fuck.
No, I couldn't get my wine bottle open, so I'm a little sad for that. But otherwise, I'm good.
Take that, Lucky, you fuck.
You know I was talking about my mother.
Oh shit, that
Oh
was
my
good.
God.
The fucking that was.
Honestly,
I'm so proud of you,
can't
Shippy. That was
God.
great.
if you
God,
can't
this is
top
brutal.
it, just reuse it.
Yeah,
I feel
fuck it.
I
All
feel
week
like
at
I
work.
just had a sandpilfer dildo. Like, oh my God, I feel violated.
The sand pilfer.
It was made by Nin when he was at the beach. It's fine.
Oh God, real life penetrator, life size.
Oh man,
It's
well,
gonna be fucking
Jesus.
hot.
it's gonna get everywhere.
Need my vape
Ugh.
taste bad.
Everywhere.
All right, well, first thing to be able to say is I do have to say congratulations. We actually fucking made it to the 20th fucking episode.
Damn.
Holy fucking shit. We actually made it. And we've had consistent episodes now. So like we're doing all right. So very well fucking done, everybody. Okay, so now for the fun part of this, to give everyone the recap of what happened. So, 2 weeks ago, we found ourselves in the back of a wagon going through the forest with Penetrator, Ziva, and along with Crag sleeping on the side a little bit. Going through, we find out that Penetrator had been in that wagon against his will for about a week, just casually going along. The chosen group in the wagon, this is going to be really difficult to fucking narrate this, and I'm struggling because I have to be very careful with what I say right now, and this part fucking sucks. So there you go, everybody. Here's your entertainment for the night of watching me struggle with this. We see the group going
It's
through
not
the
better
woods.
than trying to have me explain blackjack. Like, it's fine.
That was honestly top tier. It was fucking amazing. But anyways, we see the group with the wagon going through. They wind up coming up to a clearing where, out of some really lucky rolls from they wound up meeting Allura, being spoken to from the outside of the wagon, just walking around, whispering sweet nothings in their ear. Something along the lines of, don't piss off daddy, and I can't wait to pick you apart of my army. And then the wagon disappeared, Allura was gone, and they were left on their asses in the middle of the clearing, where Killa, Karma, and Arme come strolling out of the woods to meet up with them. They investigated the table that apparently a ritual of some sort was being done around and had some interesting reactions. At the same time of these events in the clearing, we have the group of chosen outside of the door to Thornhill. In parallel events, anytime certain things happened with the group in the clearing, there were reciprocating events happening outside of the door. William the Wise screaming and disappearing. And finally, we wind up towards the end of the session with the group outside of the door in Thornhill stepping through. As they stepped through, they had some... Hold on.
Stupid.
All good?
Yep.
It said I had a missed call from Assassin and I was very confused.
Continue, my bad.
So, they make it through the door to Thornhill, where they had some fleeting images of a town, a bustling city, a bustling town with their little store shops and people going through and the shopping and the food and the drinks, only to come through to a barren little area in the woods with decrepit storefronts and nothing quite like what they had seen. As they had stepped through and took in the scene around them, a creature comes stepping out from around the woods and just says, "You've made it." And now, we'll leave you with the group as they just get through the door, arriving into what they were hoping was the town of Thornhill. Apparently, Ziva is already going to attack. Is this intentional?
No, I was trying to open the big menu about it, and it.
I was gonna say, because I guess we're
Out.
I guess
Just
we're
goes,
No, no.
starting this session off with a fucking bang already. So outstanding, beautiful, wonderful.
No, please, no.
I said hit me, not hit me. So, you've made it. And you see this werewolf stepping back and just sitting on his haunches, just looking at you. Starts prowling back and forth, eyeing you up and down, not saying anything, just monitoring the group as a whole.
I don't see anything about this guy in the brochure. I think we took a wrong turn.
Well,
You check the back.
Oh,
what's the date on the brochure?
The deal.
As you all turn around to look at each other and figure out what the fuck is going on, the creature starts walking up towards you. Oh, I don't like echoes. We good? Nope. Anytime I talk, I'm gonna come through Shippy's fucking microphone.
I don't know how.
It's just a microphone thing. We should be good. So, as he starts prowling back and forth, you've made it. I was wondering if those bells would be the end of you. Or if you were in fact smart enough to figure it out. I guess Kai really does know what he's doing sometimes. Why have you come?
Because Daddy said so.
I look to our potential leader, and I'm looking at Karma. Since he's been talking the most.
you're putting your faith in the wrong warlock right now.
What does it say in the pamphlet?
All right. The pamphlet says, "The
Oh,
town
no.
of Thornhill rests in a picturesque landscape, nestled amidst rolling hills and verdant meadows." At this point in time, I would like to look around to see if I see rolling hills and verdant meadows.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to put a little check mark on that. Situated a short distance from Arcanum's haven, it serves as an idyllic retreat for those seeking respite from the bustling city and immersing themselves in the tranquility of nature. Looking up, and I'm going to say, I am
Doesn't
seeking
look
an
like it.
idyllic retreat. And I am seeking respite from the bustling city and immersing myself in the tranquility of nature.
It looks a bit run down here for all that, bud.
The tranquility. I don't see it.
Be tranquil if you make it tranquil.
There's a spell for that.
There's a
Craig
map
just
for
sits on the
everything.
ground and starts meditating. Trying to make it tranquil.
Why, is the, why do
I
the
don't
rocks
know.
have more ideas than we do?
Was that a jab at me? I know I'm not very smart, but I'm smarter than a rock.
I said rocks, so yeah, you would be smarter than a rock.
Damn. We're starting spicy. Fuck.
I'm holding it back so
Look,
much.
usually I'm the spicy one, but like, I love you're bringing it. Like, I love it.
Have any of us asked
God
who you
damn.
are?
No, we haven't.
That's why I
Hi.
said. That's why I looked to our
Werewolf
leader. You.
looking
This
furry
guy.
man. How
Okay.
are you? Who are you? What are we
Yes.
doing here? I believe you asked us a question and the answer was I'm not entirely sure. What the answer was, to be totally honest with you.
I'm
but,
not sure I'm supposed to answer you. I wasn't supposed to talk to strangers.
Honestly, you've never had much of an issue talking to strangers, but sure, there's always time to learn.
True. Very true. I wish my cat was here.
Why?
I can go
Cat's
brood
very
somewhere
tranquil.
else.
Mr. Werewolf, is there a name you go by?
Why have you come?
Are you gonna tell him, or do I have to?
You tell him.
Are we supposed to tell him?
I don't know.
I mean, he knows who Kai is, I guess.
What
I mean-
is your purpose?
I mean,
To
what
seek
is
the
a
Holy
purpose?
Grail. No, I'm
What does
just
one
kidding.
define a purpose, even? I
Um,
mean, isn't our life just one big string of purposes, just attempting to find the right one?
What are we doing in this canyon?
What is?
Wait, we're in a canyon?
No.
This does not look like a
We're
canyon.
gonna do a quick pause. I think
I'm
there
just in
might
the
be
tank
some.
right now.
Fucking amulet.
Okay, really quick, slight pause, because I feel like people are mixing up Group A and Group B right now because
No, I know. I know who I am.
I know who I am.
You know who I am.
I know who I am. The thing is, I was playing it. I don't know the answer because my character wasn't there when we got the thing. I don't think I was told what we were looking for. So now I'm like, uh-oh. So what do? I'm directing it to the people that do know.
Well, my character totally thinks he knows.
And I'm talking to our leader to tell him.
I don't know how
Forge
much
speak.
exactly we want to share what the actual plan is.
That's why I'm being ambiguous about this.
Decide.
I mean, like, why we are in this specific town, that I do not remember, other than the fact that Kai told us to go there and to find someone specific.
you wouldn't be to try and find the piece of the divine that powers this place, would it?
Oh, what powers this place? It depends. Maybe.
Didn't realize it was powered by a divine.
Was
Is
actually
this
news on
a divine piece of yours a scroll?
Wolf's just gonna sit there, staring, eyeing each of you.
Quit undressing us with your eyes. Where's the divine peace?
I'm a little turned on right now.
Where's the we're just gonna walk up to a dude and be like, where's the divine? Like, I mean, I feel like we have to like figure out like what piece is here. I mean, like the landscape looks relatively destroyed. So I mean, like we've got the Oblivion Scroll, we've got the Gem of Destiny, we've got the Decimation Seal, the Hide of Fate, and the Scourge Jar.
Are you saying this all out loud?
Like to
In
everybody?
general. Yeah, sure. Like, those are the things. So, I don't know, is this part of the puzzle of, like, figure out what piece this is that is in the town?
As you finish listing them off the way that you just did, The werewolf in front of you is going to stand up, and I need each and every one of you to roll initiative.
Oh
Alright,
my
what did
God.
something?
You have to roll for me.
We need the library.
I mean, I was just commenting on what the pieces are.
The
But if that
mushrooms are
makes you
so
angry-
cute. I'm excited about the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
Once combat goes, I can roll.
Yeah,
Where
give me
is-
just a moment.
Ah, I got it.
I actually just realized I made a mistake. I looked to the wrong leader.
There's more than one.
Well, I chose one at
Like that.
random. The one that was talking the most. All
Oh,
right?
so I'm not even a choice. I was just at random, is what you're saying.
The one who spoke with the most. I thought they were the leader.
I exude many qualities of a leader. I am always very far from combat.
Yep. Alright. Do I need a refresh?
Initiative's looking hot right now.
I'm trying to find the...
Only high rollers.
there it is.
At least right now, there's only one.
Aha!
Oh my God.
I win! I go last.
I mean, you didn't get a nat, so
I got a 2.
could be worse.
That's with a +1, bro. Oh my God.
Killer, do you want me to roll for you? Nope, you got it.
I found it.
All right, top of the initiative order. You have Killer, army, you're on deck.
I rolled fuck. I am going to move over to the side and shoot the thing.
Okay. All right, 21 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage. So, quick question with your weapon, right? With the Mosin, it's piercing damage, right? I believe that is what it's classified as, piercing. Okay. So, our group, you'll see as Killa steps over to the side, pulls out the Mosin, gets ready, fires, and you see hits the werewolf square in the chest, but seemingly no damage was taken. You doing anything else, Killa?
Oh, I have more to do.
You mean you have movement?
Move back slightly, but not really, no.
Okay. Alright, that's gonna end your turn. Oh, let's go and alright, Arma, you're up. Karma, you're on deck.
I'm really tempted. Yeah, I'm going to. Right. Where's my spell book? Taking me a minute to remember. There we go. So I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay.
Allowing 7 psychic damage.
Okay. So, what are you saying?
I don't know why you got yourself in a panties little twist, but I didn't do shit. I was sitting here naming off what the pieces are, but if you want to be pissy about it, go fuck yourself.
Telling me as a little dick.
You can see it?
He did stand up.
I'm having a hard time.
We've seen better.
So you see the werewolf, as she says it, just kind of steps back, turns, and just looks at Arme like confused. And sits back and just starts prowling around, staring, snarling at each of you. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Karma, you're up. Shiloh, you're on deck.
All right, I'm going to start off with moving to about here. And then I am going to attempt to cast Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
$21.
Yep, 21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
11 force.
Okay, so you see as Karma steps up and reaches his hand out with that familiar incantation that he consistently does at this point in time. You see that beam of energy just leave from his hand, goes and smacks the werewolf square in the shoulder, and it works. Turns and just locks eyes directly with Karma. That's gonna end Karma's turn. Give me just a second.
I moved on. I hit the end turn thing.
All right, Shiloh, you're up. Ziva, you're on deck.
Alrighty. Just making sure I've got my distances right.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna move up to here. That's about all the movement I've got. And then I'm going to ready a dodge action past my turn.
Okay. Ziva, you're up. The werewolf is on deck.
I'm going to ready my weapon. I am going to cast Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
This is a sustained spell. So I can basically breathe. I choose lightning for its duration using an action. And then I'm going to move forward.
Okay.
Where is the measury thing? Oh, mine. I'll go this way. Here. And that is my turn.
Okay, so that ends yours, which means werewolf is up. And the werewolf is just going to casually stroll right up here. And it's just going to get right in Crag's face, just staring at it, snarling, drooling, just looking at you. And it's just gonna sit there, and it's gonna hold its action. And that's gonna end the werewolf's turn. Crag, you're up. You're on deck.
I feel like I'm still in the sitting position where I went to go goose frog by myself.
Yep, you're kind of sitting in the front of everyone. You've got Karma behind you, behind you, Arme behind you, and Killa all behind you. You're just kind of a lone barbarian sitting in the middle of the fucking grass.
Okay. I stand up
Mm-hmm.
and I gently take both of his paws in my hands and look him in the eyes and ask him, why he is so angry with us when we haven't done anything yet.
As you reach out to touch him, he is going to swing at you with his claws. And 14, that hits you.
Craig went full namaste.
And so as you reach out and you touch his paws, he just sits there and he rears back and just slashes right across your chest, and it just goes right down the front of you. You just see 3 tears in your skin just split open as they start to bleed. You take 5 points of damage.
Aw, you startled
Guy
him.
with a dragon? Fuck that guy. Werewolf, why can't you see the inner peace that is Namaste?
Well, you see, Craig identifies with
No.
the werewolf
That's
more than the dragon.
I mean, how do you relate to
After
a
the
Character
attack, Craig,
development, okay?
I will allow you to disengage if you want to based on it, because he's done the attack, so you do not have him grappled. He does not have you grappled. Are you just going to stand there and take it and just face fuck him, or are you going to step back?
Face fuck him.
Outstanding. All right, that ends
I
Craig's turn.
love this.
You're up. Killer, you're on deck.
Well, I am going to walk towards.
Waddle, waddle.
I know, I waddle. Pen.
Tripod.
Actually, how far is that? Sorry, I forgot to measure that. I wasn't thinking. My bad. So, about here. So, yeah.
What are you going to do?
Move 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm trying to click off a thing. Oh, damn it. I got too many.
Yeah, you gotta go back to the people, then the square.
It's not letting me unclick the measuring tool.
Just click the square.
There you go. You're moved.
Thank you. Alright, and then I am going to Toll the Dead him.
Okay.
Dong.
Ooh.
So he does not save.
Nope.
And he takes. Wait, is that D8s?
It's a
No,
2D8.
It's supposed to be no, it's supposed to be 2D12s. Guess it was the versatile one. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, so roll
My bad.
versatile.
Jeez.
Okay.
Ouch.
Ouchies. You've
Sorry.
you've just been saving your.
Oh, no, this is just a
your
cantrip.
stuff for this moment. Yeah, but you usually miss.
Are you... All right.
I always miss.
Are you saying anything, or is that end your turn?
Why so angry?
Killer, you're up. Arma, you're on deck.
I know he's
Why
gonna.
so angry? Killer,
Why
you're
swing?
up.
Well, I just necrotic 20 damage you.
22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. All right. You see as Killer pulls out, actually, that familiar fucking Mosin goes to take a shot, fires, and it just seems to bounce off the back of the werewolf. Nothing happened.
This is not working. Not going to use piece of shit. And I'm not going to use my Mosin again.
Okay. Are you doing anything else? You're ending your turn.
That'll be it. I already moved.
Okay. Arme, you're up. Karma, you're on deck.
I mean, since we're apparently doing damage, I guess I will do agonizing blast. Yeah. And question from earlier, with Eldritch Blast and now also Agonizing Blast, now that we're level 5, do we do 2 attacks because there's 2 beams?
Yes. Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll. All right, they both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wait, am I stupid? Do I not have that?
You don't have Agonizing, but you do have Eldritch, but you should have 5. You're level 5 now, so you can do 2 beams.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Give me just a second.
Yeah, Agonizing is basically the
Oh!
Well,
same.
I have Agonizing Blast. It's in my invocation.
Oh, you do?
That's why
Okay.
I didn't know that you
Yeah.
could just select Agonizing Blast as a cantrip.
That's part of the my special ability with my pack boot. I was able to select my Eldritch Blast as a cantrip, and then my cantrip can be the Eldritch Blast becomes my Agonizing Blast. Anyway,
All right, so you'll see as Arme just kind of reaches out both hands and just you see this arcane energy just exit both of the palms. Both of them wind up smacking directly into the werewolf, one in each shoulder, as it just starts to crackle around him, and he just he turns and he focuses his gaze on Arme. You doing anything else?
I'm gonna take one step behind Craig.
Okay, that ends your turn. Karma, you're up, and Pen's on deck.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna make 2 attack rolls on him
Okay.
for Eldritch Blast. It's weird that they let you select Agonizing Blast as its own thing. It's like a modifier to it. But...
Yeah, the Agonizing Blast has a modifier to it with your charisma.
Well, so does Eldritch Blast. I guess what I'm just confused at is in like every time it's been run, like it is just Eldritch Blast, but Agonizing Blast is like a modifier to Eldritch Blast. So I just thought it was weird that you could select Agonizing Blast as its own thing because it's not. But it's weird. But it's like not a cantrip. It's like a modification of Eldritch Blast. All right, so here's the first one. 23.
Okay, 23 hits.
I'm gonna roll the second attack now. 18.
18 also hits.
All right, do damage for the first beam. 11.
Okay.
Damage for the second. 8.
All right. You wanna tell me how you did the attack, or am I just gonna keep taking them?
I am going to look over at Arme and be like, I am an idiot. I should do that too. I'm just gonna do 2 finger guns.
And to answer Killa, I am unaware. Do you? Is that part of your thing now? Do you do 2
sure.
shots?
At level 5, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, then you start being able to
I'll
do.
just-
And that's based off of the Mosin, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to thank Arme though, because I completely forgot about one of the best things about fucking Eldritch Blast is when you hit level 5.
All right. Penetrator up, Ziva, you're on deck.
Alright. I'm gonna move up to here if I measured that correctly. Yep. And I'm gonna reach back, undo a little necklace clasp, and I'm gonna swing at it with the whip.
Okay.
And
18
if
hits.
there's an ally nearby, do I add the other thing as well?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. I have forgotten how to roll the other portion. So give me a moment. There you go.
Okay. So you'll see as you pull this out and you go and whip it at the werewolf, you see it connects, hits him across the back, and he just kind of stands, turns, looks at you, and doesn't look like it took any damage. And that's going to end your turn. You doing anything else?
I believe that will end my turn, yes.
Okay, Ziva, you're up.
I am going to take this deep, deep breath, and she is just going to exhale a cone of lightning at this thing. Is it gonna? It's not gonna let me. That's fine. And yeah, you're just gonna see this huge cone of lightning crackle through the air.
Okay.
I should probably click it and so
Yes.
you can see the roll, huh? That would
Yes.
be what you're waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? There we go. Wait, what? There we go. No! I'm struggle bussing, guys.
Oh. Werewolf does not make the deck save.
Thank you. Damage. Normal. There we go.
Okay. So you'll see as Ziva just straightens up almost to her full height and just breathes, this electric storm cone just goes and envelops the werewolf, shocking, cackling all around him, and he just starts screaming in pain as, you know, that one looked like it fucking hurt a little bit, and it just slowly turns
Oh no.
and looks
I
at
knew I
you.
used the wrong sustained spell.
Alright, that's gonna end Ziva's turn.
Yes.
And you're gonna see the werewolf just casually stroll up to you. And it is
I'm about
going.
to die again, you guys.
It's going to. No. Okay, so. It's going to. Okay, that one's gonna miss.
Okay.
And that is a 17, and I think that also misses you because I think you have a ridiculously high AC. So Werewolf is
sir.
gonna go and just go to swipe at you and go to bite, but that electric damage that's still seemingly fucking ticking into him, he just goes and he just kind of cringes in pain a little bit as he goes to bite and misses you, as a little bit of shock just hit his neck, and he kind of tweaks his neck in the process and just growls angrily at you. You're kind of making it fucking angry, but that's gonna end the werewolf's turn. Crag, you're up. You're on deck. You are about, I don't know, 15 feet away from it, Crag.
Okay. Craig like clutches his chest where he got swiped before, and you just kind of see a tear roll down his cheek, and then he just looks so hurt, but he gets really angry all of a sudden and just like dashes at the werewolf
Mm-hmm.
and like bear hugs him.
Or you're trying to grapple him. Okay.
No, I'm trying to hug him and tell him that it's okay to be angry, but you don't have to let that anger out on other people.
Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and do...
Grapple works too. I'm just trying to hold him in place so he can't hurt anybody else.
Wow! So...
This werewolf's having a bad fucking day.
So I would like to just point out that fucking Crag runs up and goes to just try and grab around it and just, is it gonna be okay? And the werewolf just barely, and I mean
His
just
muscles are still spasming.
barely, just spazzes his way out of it and is able to just push you off of him as the werewolf steps away and just looks at you in just utter confusion as to what the hell did you just do. You rolled a 7, Crag. The werewolf rolled an 8. That's gonna end Crag's turn. You're up. Killer, you're on deck.
So why don't we talk about it? I'm readying a spell while I'm at it, by the way.
The werewolf turns and looks at you.
I raise a finger ready to flick at him. like I'm sitting here like ready to.
Okay.
If he's not gonna answer me, I'm gonna flick. So
He's just gonna stare at you.
fine.
And as you say it and you hold your hand up, you're gonna see this what looks like a really hideous smile just appear on his face, and you hear this low, guttural laugh come from the werewolf.
I knew my hug affected him.
Doing God's work, Craig.
See, he's happy now.
Yeah,
Oh, he's saved.
sure. It really looks like happiness.
Whoop! I think I hit the tree instead.
So you're gonna see as reaches out his finger as the werewolf smiles, and everyone hears that little laugh come from within, and everyone just a little it's unsettling that in the middle of a fight where the werewolf is seemingly getting his ass handed to him, he just is laughing. And you see his right after that laugh happens, he goes and just flicks, and it just kind of fizzles out. And you hear the werewolf laugh again.
Would you say that's a spell he casted?
That was me.
No, the werewolf. Did he cast a spell?
Nope.
Okay.
That's gonna end turn. Killa, you're up. Arme, you're on deck.
I want to jump on its back and grab it by the ruff. And to tell him to be a good boy and listen to Mama.
I just want to ride the dog so bad.
God.
Let me see here. I would say for that, I mean, you're jumping on him and
I
trying
have
to grab.
experience with Minotaur.
Yes, but that is a willing participant. A werewolf is not willing, so let's say, I don't know, give me a athletics check at disadvantage.
Up space in its own.
Well, you try. You jump and you wind up grabbing onto it, and it just shakes just enough, and you wind up just kind of getting tossed off over to the side. You don't take any damage or anything. You just kind of got yeeted over to the side. And the werewolf just kind of turns its head, looks at you, and just gives you a little smile, and it winks at you. And it just casually takes a singular step forward, and it just kind of kneels down, doing the same thing that Crag did. It just kind of sits down, and it looks like it's just trying to meditate in the middle of this fight. Like, not a single fuck is given.
See, I knew I had an
It's gonna end Killa's turn. Arme, you're up. Karma, you're on deck.
So just to clarify, the werewolf is now sitting down?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna like slow walk with like my hands out like sideways, like I'm gonna do a creepy crawl, like a cronk crawl, you know, okay. So to like here. And like are you good? Are you good, bud? Are you do you want to talk about it?
It's just gonna laugh. It's gonna stand up, and it's gonna look over to the left. None of you are over there, and as you turn to look, and you're trying to see what it's looking at. Whoa, I just heard myself, and I didn't like it. Whoa, I just heard myself, and I didn't like it. I don't know where that's coming from. Okay, there we go. So, as it turns, you'll see a woman in red robes come out from behind the cover of the trees over on the left. She starts hobbling towards you. She's very injured, just stepping and stepping. Slowly walking over to you. You'll see wearing red robes, the hood is down, and you'll see a singular large blonde braid coming and drifting down her neckline, hanging on the side of her face, with these white bangs framing her face. You'll see a spread of tattoos from her chest going out, going down her arms, and up her neck. As you're looking, and you'll see a burn around her neck going down her chest, forming the shape of a very prominent piece of jewelry that would hang around her neck. And you see from where that piece of jewelry would sit, these little necrotic tendrils creeping out from it. She steps forward and reaches her hand. That's enough, Azoran. You've had your fun. What would Kai say if you killed them? Hell, what would William say if you killed our only chance of being free from this place? And as she says that, you'll see the werewolf kind of stand up and turn and walk towards her and sit on her side. Or sit beside her, not sit on her side, sorry. And he
Crushes grandma's ribs.
bows his head. He bows his head. And he just looks up at you. I am Azuran. I have been the guardian here for as long as I remember. William found me, abandoned, after I tried to kill him.
Of course.
Well, that old man, there's something about him. I owe him my life. He charged me with protecting this town and its people. So here I remain. Until he returns, and we can go on our adventures. And as he says this, he looks up. And you hear you hear Azoran kind of cough a little bit, and he kind of looks around, wondering if he's gonna see William again. As the woman walks up behind him and starts to pat his head, and looks at you, locks eyes with each and every one of you. I've been waiting for you. As she says this, we're going to jump to Group B. You will see this lovely group all still sitting in the clearing where they were last left, messing with the table, trying to see what these indentations were, what these visions were that they were seeing. And as we come to the group sitting around, we're going to leave you there and pass it on to you guys sitting there around the table.
Ziva, Are you able to? Are you all right now? Did the healing spell help? Can actually I can do the doctor thing. How many fingers am I holding up?
You're gonna see a small muscle in her face kind of twitch, and she's just gonna look at you and shake her head. Look where she hears you coming from, and just kind of shake her head. She can't see anything.
Okay. Let me try this. I haven't tried it yet. I remember how to do this, I think. All right, I'm casting Lesser Restoration on her.
As you do this, and that lesser restoration goes, Ziva, you'll notice as everything, that pain, that intense pain that you were feeling, it all just starts to subside. It starts coming down from your head, down your neck, all the way down your torso, and down to your feet, and it just... and you
Is
take
it before or after the spell?
after. And as you feel that pain leave you, and you kind of are able to look around, and you're able to see, and you see the group, and you see standing next to you, you see Pen over on the side, you see Arme in the distance, Karma is a little bit further away, you see Kill over on the side, and Crag just kind of standing next to you, just kind of keeping an eye on it. You begin to hear the faint sound of footsteps. And as you all turn to look, you see this man casually strolling up to you. Very timid looking. With tattoos on his face. Hooded figure. Not wearing robes, more of like just kind of rags sitting atop his shoulders and his head. He's gonna turn, step towards you, and he's gonna say,
"Oh, hello, travelers."
Hello, who are you?
Oh, my name is Zool. How are you guys?
Pen's
Hey,
gonna
wait.
look at him and take a
No.
good hard look.
We've already encountered a Zool, and you are nothing like that Zool. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I have never encountered you in my life. I've been here the entire time.
You definitely seem much nicer than the other Zool.
Well, that's good to hear.
Why are you here?
I was told by William to wait upon a group's arrival and give them aid.
I guess we're here now? We were kind of
you-
sent to find Will?
Oh. Will and I have been friends for many years, many a centuries. I can help you aid in finding him.
That would be appreciated.
He's old.
That would definitely be appreciated. Other point. Ziva, you good?
She's just gonna give you like a faint nod, but she is still kind of white knuckling her staff a little bit.
Okay.
Do you know what this table thing's all about? By chance, Zool?
I'm sorry, I don't have any recollection of a table.
Well, whatever happened, it affected her. Not sure.
Well, that's not good at all.
Quick question. Does he look bigger or smaller than what we had seen in the arena? Sorry, I have to ask for a comparison. My brain is like trying to measure the two.
He's about the same.
Does he have anything on his right arm or left arm? I forgot what arm it was. I saw it.
Yes, he does, but it's more of a bracer instead of a bracelet.
You all seem very weary of me.
Well, you did nearly kill everybody in the arena.
Not to
What
mention,
arena?
you threw this guy over here to hell.
Through who? What
That
arena?
would be me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, true, but
Guys, we were warned that we didn't know where we were going.
true.
It might be him, but it might not be him.
Can we be sure?
As she's like glaring at him, just to be clear.
I do mean you no harm. William
does
is giving
seem
me
a
the
lot
task to aid a group that comes along.
Like
And
I
I
said,
trust William with all my life. He saved me many a times in our battles throughout the years.
so you're here to take us to William, right?
Yes, I can.
That would agree. To be honest, we don't know where to go from here. We got brought here by a carriage, except for those three. We got brought here by a carriage. Saw Allura. I'm confused at what's going on right now. So, a little direction would be appreciated at this time.
Is there a way
Yes,
we can-
following somebody we think resembles somebody who tried to kill us to go visit somebody we possibly just tried to kill sounds like an excellent plan.
Well, in all honesty,
I agree.
he's not.
Worked out for me in the past.
He hasn't tried to kill us yet. And to be honest, from what I felt back then, he could do it easily.
That's why I said tried. I'm glad you don't think he's dead either.
I still have no recollection of what you are all talking about.
Is there a way we can see if he's full of shit?
You guys can roll insight if you want.
I want to do that.
Go ahead. Let's
You have to
pull
go.
Crag
I'm
up
sorry,
and roll
I
insight.
100% took that literally. I was like, see if he's full of shit. Opens ass.
I mean, if you're going for the metagaming and you're trying to check Shadow if he's full of shit, absolutely. That's kind of a thing. As far as Crag trying to see if this version of Zool is full of shit, Crag rolled a 7, so Crag thinks he's totally believable.
All right.
Well,
I mean, he looks like.
All right, okay, first off, we need to have a little point of contention here. One
No.
person rolled insight. Not everybody's
trying to-
rolling insight.
I was trying to cancel it and I messed up.
But for the sake of the narrative with this, yes, this Zool is telling you the truth. He has no knowledge of you.
I was secretly hoping to roll really bad. To roll like
I was trying to figure out how to click off of this and I'm clicking the wrong buttons. Okay, closes at the top right. My bad. I am.
The Zool is being entirely truthful with you. He has no recollection of you. He's never met you before.
Believable. I think I'm gonna go with him anyway.
You wouldn't happen to know where an Oblivion scroll is, would you, Zool?
Now let me think. Could it possibly be? Maybe. No. I think I might know a location where something like that might be. It's not that far from here. I can take you there if you want.
I would appreciate that if you have the spare time. If not, point me in the direction and I'll wander.
We should go there immediately.
And as you all come to this conclusion of trying to figure out which way you're going and where you're going, we're going to take our break for the night. So everybody go ahead and go grab your drinks, do your little bathroom break, and we'll be back here 5-10 minutes.
I wanted to roll the shit out of that. Like, I wanted to hit like a 1 or a 2 and be like, I believe him. And then it just rolled like a saint. And I was like, motherfucker.
I'm trying to figure out how to fix the color on my my character sheet. It went
Whoa.
transparent.
2023.
It went transparent. I tried to figure out how to fix it. A lot of things are just not quite working the way I thought they would, so I'm kind of.
Might need a refresh. Maybe you can.
I
Get
did
away with it.
refresh. It didn't change it.
Mm.
Hello, wifey assassin.
Oh,
Alright.
hello.
Oh, there's the usual that disdain in her voice anytime Scourge is mentioned.
Oh,
I mean, you're
God.
on camera in front of all of these people and the followers.
Wow, so many peoples.
Wow, that hurt a little bit. Thanks.
I wasn't a dick.
No, assassin just fucking picked that one right up and just went whoop.
Gorge.
Plus all the YouTubies. Sounded like she said I should go die.
Assassin wants dino nuggies and mac and cheese with like a little crater in the middle of them, so it looks like the fucking asteroid hit and went to kill all the dino nuggies.
Oh, that sounds so good.
What's going to be in the crater, though?
I'll
Get-
take 3.
Well, then you can
Damn straight. That's right.
That was the best response. Well, you could fucking do it.
That's about right. Oh,
There you go. You could also do that,
want-
Passions.
so-
Mashed potato crater with gravy in there in it and all that, and little fucking dinosaurs.
Cheerios with no honey.
Well, then you'll eat rice and pot stickers.
My life has been made.
There you go.
Rice and pot stickers.
Are they
Mm.
steamed pot stickers? Or
I could maybe
microwave?
No.
mold you something out of rice.
That
I
was
could
an
mold
either
you
or
a
question.
dinosaur.
Molded dino pot sticker. Let's go.
Hold it.
Dino pot sticker.
A rice dinosaur.
A pterodactyl.
Yes. There. See, look at it. See, compromise. You got this.
That'd be-
As
Alright,
long as the
yeah.
food is dinosaur shaped.
So, I'll love you more if you bring me dinosaur food.
If you take the dinosaur
If you
rice
bring me
and then you
dino
put it in
food,
a
I love you
pan,
more.
you can make it and cook it and get a rice cake dinosaur.
Nothing.
Shut up. So fast.
I didn't say shit.
One wrong move and there's no dinner.
It's a 9 o'clock sad drive out to myself if that's the
Mhm.
case.
Oh man.
That's how I felt when I went to Taco Bell today. I was like, I don't know what to eat. I guess I'll just get some Taco Bell. And then I like pulled up and I was like, I feel sad before I even got it. It was not what I wanted.
Just, yeah,
Haskins. They didn't eat lettuce back then.
No, they just ate plants.
It said, crunchy water.
Crunch.
Her shirt matches her drink.
Crunch.
She can't even hear me because she doesn't have her headset on. But we got a full head of that forehead though.
A full screen full of it.
Oh,
God
look at that
damn.
ear. Just right in that canal. Where's that Q-tip?
Oh.
She's so angry. Checking for that look. Gotta check the look.
Just looking at it to make sure everything's going okay, and we're all
Oh,
just
no,
sitting here
shit.
talking about penetrating her ear holes. It's fine. She's here. She's gone. She's here again.
Sorry. I clicked the wrong button.
Did you
I think the
accidentally
wine
call
bottle
Scourge?
open.
Hey, look at you go. What was that, Lucky?
I said, did you accidentally call Scourge?
No, that was Assassin. That missed call from
Yeah.
Assassin is just gonna forever haunt me.
You waffle.
You waffle! Alright, well, I guess if everyone's back, we can, we'll just pick right up where we left off. As, Zul said, it's, that-a-way. And now we leave it back to you, glorious people.
Throwing up, like, rap signs, just... Dance moves. Okay.
Well, if you follow me, I can start taking you to where I believe your destination will end.
Come with me.
And you'll see
See?
in this world of
World
pure
of
inebriation.
imagination.
So, you guys will start to follow... Yeah, exactly. Karma, exactly. You will see Azul starts to walk off, and you all just start to follow suit as you begin this stroll through the forest.
I am 100% staying a reasonable pace distance behind this man.
You don't need to worry about moving. We can just leave your tokens as is. Because I don't have 27 maps for this.
I'm just making it a point. I'm following very closely.
I'm
Like,
following
if
not
this
very
man
close.
tries to turn and do anything, I am ready.
Sit.
Correct? To like
how
walk
come you
his
are
arm
looking
around
for
his
William?
shoulder, ask him what's up, man.
Oh, not much. What brings you to looking for William?
You're gonna have to ask one of the smarter guys for that one. I'm just following along.
Oh, somebody learned to shut their mouth, did they?
Just a little bit. Listen, it keeps getting me into shit, so I gotta figure something else out.
I just realized I've been muted. I've been next to Ziva, making sure she's all right, due to the fact that she had that magical encounter.
So, is trying to get his hands on the Dracuterie board.
Let's see.
The dragon
Join the club.
cookie
I think
board?
there might be a line.
I'm just trying to make sure she's all right because she's still wobbly.
That means the Draguti is good.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna see her walking with her staff like she
Rudy.
normally would, if not a little more tense. But you probably can't tell if that's our new companion or remnant pain or whatever.
Yep, as per my speciality, might help if I don't mute myself in the middle of speech. I'm making sure that she's all right because she had something that happened and we didn't realize it. So
It's not like she told you.
exactly. So I'm watching carefully.
Speciality.
But what brings you to looking for William?
One of his friends sent us to make sure he's good and doing okay. Possibly
Which
to bring him
friend?
back home. Kai.
Oh, Kai. Decent fellow.
You have much interaction with him?
I haven't talked with Kai in probably around 200 years or so.
Man, how old are you?
He's old.
Old enough.
Don't have to be shy about it.
I'm about 536 years old.
Oh, you're not that old.
He's dusty.
Old enough. I've seen plenty of wars throughout this time.
Who said wars?
I believe it.
I'm sorry, I added an H.
Any good fights during those wars?
I'd probably say 3 of the battles were the most memorable. One of them dealt with William, Kai, and myself.
Ooh, I would
3 of
love
us.
to hear more about that.
You want to rest for a minute? Let your friend catch her breath. She seems to be struggling.
Uh-huh. Don't you worry about me.
But I am.
She's ignoring you and still just glaring holes into the back of this dude's head. Like,
It's up to you. I know William may yell at me if I get you there and you're all battered and whatnot. Thinks I'm gonna cause some trouble again.
Trouble follows us everywhere we go.
something tells me he's particularly good at getting into trouble.
Is that something that interests you?
Is that something that's said out loud?
Just to her.
No, what Ziva said.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Back when I was 110 years, I kept getting into misfits and brawls. But I was a young lad then.
The young days.
Of a dusty 105.
Do you know Firewall?
The name rings a bell.
Just thought I'd ask.
Okay.
I'm just, my brain's racking around everything that's happening. Ziva got hurt a little while ago, nearly died a few days ago. Pen disappeared. He's saying a week ago. I can't wrap my head around it.
Why don't we take a short break here on this stump, and I'll go ahead and fill in Pen about the battle he questioned about.
I will go get kindling. Killa,
So,
let's
Killa
go
is
get
not
some
kindling.
scraps.
Killa is not kindling.
That's what my brain did too. He said, "I'll go get some kid." Killa.
I was like,
That's so no. He's gonna burn the rat.
sorry, no
Looks like meat's
rat.
back on the menu.
I would like to look for berries.
Yeah, you find some spattered around.
How, you're still...
No, she's not blind.
No,
Okay,
No, she's
cool.
not. She's not blind.
the Lester restoration fixed that.
Gotcha. That's where I came back when my audio shit. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, Lester restoration wound up fixing that, so the
Otherwise,
pain
that was gonna be really fun. She was just gonna...
the pain is gone. She's able to see again. Everything is fine from that point. But yeah, you're able to find some edible berries around. Just random thing. Actually, everything within the area is edible. This is one of the safer, more or less fairly often traveled portions of the forest.
If
So
there's like fragrant plants, pick them up too.
okay.
I'm gonna walk behind her, and as she messes with plants and bushes and things like that, I will turn them blue, specifically with prestidigitation
Okay.
behind her.
Obviously, you're
She's
not
just gonna
trying to do
huff
this
and not
sneakily.
acknowledge you.
Okay.
No, just doing it like proudly. In fact, this is
Okay.
I actually
my
probably after a
signature
certain
move.
point, she's gonna make you start carrying things. Like if you're gonna follow and harass me, you're gonna be my pack mule. Carry this.
Right. I'll agree to do this.
Zool, I need you to give me a perception check. You should have access to your character sheet and all that. Just go ahead and click perception and just do regular check.
I don't remember how to do that.
I gotcha.
Click on perception. The word.
You double click on your character icon, and underneath where it says inventory, all the skills, but I'll just click it because I already have it open. Okay. Thank you. You're good. Keep going. Whatever it is you guys are doing.
Can I pull Pen aside and sit down and talk with him?
Absolutely. It's up to you.
I'm sitting here on the log.
All right, I'll come to there. Where should I begin with this battle? It was about, say, right now about 400 some odd years ago. The three of us were trying to defend a keep from a horrific demon army, and days and days went on of non-stop battles. We thought there was going to be no end to it. Left and right, William just stood strong. Definitely a man to base your virtues and values off of. And Kai running around chopping everybody's head off left and right. Being a little demon that he can be.
You were fighting all 3 days?
The battle lasted for 7 months.
7 months?
Just the last 2.5 months, it was the three of us left defending the keep, hoping that backup or any sort of help will arrive soon.
Did you fight your way out, or did backup finally show up?
They eventually showed. I had to say that the three of us were in pretty rough shape.
Some of those demons can be real rough to fight against. I know how it goes.
Very much so. But the keep that we defended is now capital of the Bone Expanse.
Oh?
Maybe you've heard of the Battle of Kelvador?
Pen, with your time in the arena and the time of the fighting that you had spent and all the stories that you have heard within the arena, you have heard of that battle, and you were unaware of at the time that that is one of the longest standing battles that Kai had fought. You heard of it, the 7-month-long bloodbath, the everything that wound up going wrong, the fact that they almost lost and came back from the brink due to the trio you heard of, but you were not sure who the trio was.
I have heard of that. I heard it was a glorious bloodbath. In the end, you guys were victorious. I would have loved to have been there and seen it firsthand.
I hope you don't see a battle like that ever. Because after that battle, the three of us changed.
How do you mean changed?
Oh. Kai left. Never to be heard from again. William. William became one of the guiding light pillars and the savior of many. Throughout this entire realm, you'll hear stories of him. Currently, how close is everybody?
I am just getting back. I'm passing by Karma, carrying 2 bundles that Killa had gathered.
And for those of you that aren't aware and aren't paying attention to it, they're having a very interesting fucking conversation within the chat log and not actually talking about it. So none of you get to experience this. I'm sorry, chat, and I'm sorry for the YouTube people that are missing out on this.
Wait, isn't it?
They don't see
No,
the
they
chat
can
log?
see it in the
Barely.
Oh, is it tiny?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We were doing that while I was trying to
Sorry.
I was trying to let him do his conversation, so I figured I
Yeah.
would ask Killa like.
I don't know. You're good. It's there. If people watch it on full screen, they'd be able to. But yeah, it's small.
I was enjoying that.
Zool,
Whisper.
for you, and sorry to cut you off, Badger. You are aware that after that battle, after the Battle of Kelvador, and why the capital is now the capital of the Bone Expanse. You are aware of about 10 to 20 years after that battle when you wound up reuniting with William. William informed you that because of that battle is why Kai ascended.
So when was the last you've all heard of William? Or heard from him?
We haven't.
So
Never
why
met
are
him
you
before, only met
for him?
Kai.
Mm-hmm.
What does Kai want with William?
Will he gave us a name of someone who could help us. And William was the one that was named. He wanted us to get... What was it? He wanted us to tell Alora to go home, but I missed that opportunity.
Kai said Kai said William was sent out for scouting, and that it was time for him to come back.
Yeah, I would assume we've arrived back from our forage escapade.
I thought it was Alora he wanted to come back.
Would
Oh,
he not
wait.
want his friend to return home as well?
True, very true.
You did say Alora, right?
Yeah. She apparently was the one holding us in the carriage.
I didn't think she'd be back. I thought she stayed in Finnistrad.
She wasn't what I imagined her to be. I thought she would have been more
How was she?
dark.
I'm gonna pass out berries.
I'm
follow
just
behind and pass out the berries I also picked, giving everyone one that she gave right after her.
I'm going to just hang on to the berries while talking. Thank you. She did not seem as friendly as I imagined her to be. She seemed very... she seemed very... Okay, corrupted would be the best term. Yes.
You said dark? Like dark hair or dark?
No, aura, like her, what, how she portrayed herself. She seemed menacing. There you go. I didn't think of her I didn't think Kai would like somebody that was menacing. Something about turning friends against Kai.
Why is Kai looking for Alora?
He wants her out of here. Out of Pirstrad. Pirstrad apparently is caught in a unstable dimension? Time loop? No? What was it he explained it? Cut off dimension?
He didn't say it was a time loop.
I know, I was trying... My character is just trying to put things together because he's missing something and it's just like, click, nope. That's not the right word. This is the
Ultimately,
word.
we don't know all the reasons Kai has sent us for all of the various vague missions he's sent us on. The short list is he told us to. The world is ending. Great doom and gloom.
Ah, the dimensions are collapsing. That's what it was, not time. My bad. It was dimensions are collapsing.
I'm
Disappearing.
very excited to say that. It was a little disturbing.
Sorry, I was trying... I have a lot of things in my mind right now. I normally don't talk this much. Usually I am away from everybody, and I'm trying to...
I think
It's
his
okay,
brain
Em.
is
I
smoking.
like that you
Right,
talk
little
now.
buddy.
It's
You're
less
doing
creepy
good.
that you look like a mummy sometimes if you open your mouth a little more.
I am not a mummy.
Just keep
You're still
sticking it to
scrawny
them.
like
I
one,
want to
hun.
hand
Hands him more berries.
See ya, Daddy.
I put the mask underneath my arm and just start eating the berries. Slowly.
This
Don't worry,
Alora
Karma,
you're-
I won't go swimming for the next 15 minutes.
Thank you. It's rude to the berries.
This Alora you're describing is not the one I remember. Not from all those years ago.
The vibe she was giving wasn't what I imagined Kai liking.
Please enlighten us.
What does Kai like? I'm curious now.
It was just my imagination. Like, I expected somebody
Yes.
of...
What imagine?
I imagined someone that seemed strong-willed, but caring. This one was dead set on, just feels like she wants to destroy everything. And hurt Kai personally. There you go.
You have dated women before, yes?
Me? No.
So many.
Somehow both surprising and really, really not.
I've been
How
alone
is
for
that
like 3 months.
surprising? Have you met
I mean,
I used to be a corpse.
yeah, but surely he used to be young and I don't know,
I was devoted
normal
to
for
one.
where he's from.
I was
dirt?
devoted to the queen. That was it.
Forbidden love.
No, I was a disciple.
Oh,
Like
a
a
teacher-student
buzzing busy bee.
relationship.
Well,
I was
You know
devoted
the
to the queen
history
as
of
I was
Kai
a
and
busy
Allura.
bee.
yeah, that busy bee got killed.
I mean, I
No,
have read
no, we
many a
don't.
story of a knight and his queen. I'm just
I'm not a knight. Well, technically I am. Well, no, I'm not. Not anymore.
You
What
really
am
She's
I?
gonna like
Take it out.
raise your hand with the berries closer to your face. Just like stop talking, eat the berries. You're making it worse.
You want to know a little history between those two?
Absolutely.
Between who?
Eats berries.
Kai and Laura. They're husband and wife.
Forbidden love.
Oh.
That much Kai did tell us, and that's about it.
I
Or
didn't know
a
they were
little
married.
description.
Oh, I did not know that. I must have missed that.
He told us that, like, directly. That's one of the things
Several
he sent us
times.
here for.
It went over my head. Just to be honest, I missed. Look, like I said, I had a lot on my mind.
Berries.
To give you a little more insight, a little after their wedding, Laura and I went on a mission together. We got stranded. Some things happened.
Did one of you die?
No, wait. If she's dead, we have a problem.
No, I think he's saying tap that.
Let him finish the story.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Back to
didn't
eating my
die.
berries.
But we got closer than we should have.
Closer
Zero
than you
Forbidden
should.
love.
Forbidden love.
It
Oh.
it very much was.
Don't tell me.
Was it?
Okay,
Was it-
so don't tell me your nickname with her is Daddy.
The baby in the background at that exact moment was beautiful.
Because you
we
said
all
don't.
pulled a face for that. Yeah.
She said don't make Daddy angry.
Oh, fuck. I was not prepared. Oh my god. I was not prepared.
Oh my god.
Oh, I need that clipped. Holy shit. Oh, I need to save that forever. That was amazing. I'm so mad at myself, and yet I'm so glad that I wasn't prepared for that, so I was able to enjoy that fully. Okay. Holy fuck. Anyways, I'm sorry to interrupt. Continue. My bad. Bad GM.
Can that really be considered bad GM?
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna like perch up on this like log and like squat on top of the log and like look down at him and be like, "Did she?"
I continue eating my berries very fervently at this
Make
point.
sure everybody still has berries.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You see me
Berry
actually
duty as
waiting with full-on anticipation for the answer, eating the berries, looking at you.
Yeah.
I'm probably not the daddy she's referring to.
But
I mean,
You
based
said
on our
probably.
experiences,
He's very progressive. You can have more than one daddy.
But I haven't seen her in a very long time.
Forbidden love.
oh, what was that thing called? Sorry, I
Not daddy.
No. It's the amulet.
Contagion amulet?
Thank
In
you.
your window? Oh.
When we saw her, she was wearing the contagion amulet.
I don't know what that is.
Kai, it was one of the things that Kai wanted us to retrieve, but he had no clue where it was. I believe what she was wearing was the contagion amulet. I believe.
I just rolled it for you. So, Zool, based on your history knowledge with this and for how long you've been alive and the amount of time you spent with Kai and William, you had heard of the pieces of the divine back in that time, but your knowledge of them is Kai was looking for them to lock them away. But you never knew how many there were. You didn't know the name of any of them. The only one that you had any knowledge of was the Scourge Jar, which is in the Bone Expanse.
Okay. So if Kai's looking for that, it must be something. Another one of those divine relics we heard about long ago. I only know of one.
Oh, which one?
The Scourge Jar in the Bone Expanse.
You're familiar with expanding bones, are you?
You're gonna get a very prompt berry to the face.
And actually, second one from me. I
Can
literally
do,
was just.
an athletics check to catch it in my mouth.
Go for it.
You got 2 coming at you. Good luck.
Oh, 2 of them? Hell yeah. First one's a 15.
You catch it.
Second one is a 3.
It smacks you right in the face.
Ziva's gonna go for a high five.
Look, it's a numbers game.
I-
Okay?
I'm
You
going
gotta
to
keep
tentatively
trying. Not
just-
all of them are gonna hit.
Awkwardly, you see the one that you're trying to aim for the hand, like the awkward, like.
First one tastes like satisfaction.
Okay, William should be able to help us find the Oblivion Scroll.
Oh, wrong thing.
Is what we were.
I'm dead.
Wow. So he didn't know where most of the relics are that we were talking, the divine things, but he found the one that we are specifically looking for, the Oblivion Scroll. He told us it should be in Pierstrad, and that's where I thought we were. But well, we are. I don't know where we're at. Actually, do you know where we're at? I know. Is it Pierstrad or not Pierstrad or?
We're in Pierstrad.
Well, he said it was here, and the guard didn't. Nope. I am getting a lot of places mixed up today. I am so sorry. But he said it was here, and William. That's why we wanted to see William. Hope he can help us. At Asano Grove.
Athisano.
Oops, I wrote that wrong. My bad.
We're going to
Athisano Grove. Yes.
That is where I'm leading you. I know of a relic there that has been there for many years.
That is currently our job to get back.
After I finish my berries, I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out a little circlet and a piece of Aki's jerky and eat the jerky and then slip the circlet over my pinky.
Pen, as you do that, you start to feel that circlet on your arm. It starts to get warm. And then it gets cold, and it gets warm and cold, and it begins just pulsating while you're eating the jerky. And as you finish the jerky, it stops.
Love you.
We'll look at it for a second and go, strange. That hasn't done that before.
Done what?
It was alternating temperature.
Scourge, do I happen to have mine on me?
You should, unless you took it off at any point.
I put it in my bag, I thought. So I'm gonna
If it's
pull
in
out-
your, yeah, that's fine. If it's in your bag, you take it out, you put it on. Nothing happens.
Killa, how's yours?
Hang on, he's getting his dino-shaped pot stickers.
Yeah, just,
Oh, sorry.
he's referring to the armband, right?
Yes, he is.
I do not have one. It's on right now.
Anything weird? Have you seen anything weird with it?
No, nothing's been different for me.
Ziva.
You're gonna see her like motion over to her like tattooed arm with the band on it, and she's gonna kind of flick it a few times. Seems normal.
Karma.
What?
Your band.
Oh my.
These chicks don't even know the name of my band. But they're all on me like they wanna hold hands.
I don't know where it is.
I'm gonna go over to I'm gonna like store my berries and all the plants or whatever that I got, and I'm gonna go
My
over to Pin
berries.
and ask if I can try it on to see if it does it to me, like if it's something about his.
You're going over to Penn to try on his communication.
Yes, those
Okay.
words.
So you
Okay.
gotta put it over your whole body, or
You walk over to him.
Yes.
You grab it, you put it on, and you sit there and you're looking at it, you kind of hold up, you're tapping it, blowing on it like a Nintendo cartridge, and not a fucking thing is happening.
I actually
Do
speak
that
to her
again?
too. Like,
Yeah, I'll
and-
pass it back.
well, before she does, I'm going to say something like, "Anything wrong with it?" And I'm
No.
I'm going to say telepathically through the band.
Just no. She's gonna like pass it back to him. Let us know if it does it again.
Alrighty. And it's just gonna shrug, slip it back on his finger, and look back at Zool.
Like a mood ring?
I'm going to look
Look
at
how
Karma
fancy.
like, "You have one."
Yeah, I put it in my bag. I don't know what happened. I don't have it in my bag anymore.
It's not a mood ring.
Well, I mean, maybe his is acting like a mood ring. Just change it.
But
Are you
he's
angry?
always moody. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
How did you lose it in your bag?
I don't know. It was in my bag, and now it's not in my bag.
Karma
gonna walk-
loses himself in a bush. Like, is this really shocking?
I am the
all up in
sneakiest
that
person.
bush. Anyway,
What is it you are all just doing? Tapping your...
I don't know, man. They're
Jewelry
touching
and-
themselves.
It's the way we communicate. That's all.
I don't know about we, but okay.
How does
There-
it work?
You don't gotta be so salty about being left out. It's not our fault that Kai doesn't like you enough to give you fancy jewelry.
If as long as we're on the same plane, that's how telepathy's supposed to work. It's supposed to.
I'm sorry, did you say telepapa?
Yes. You and Craig don't have one. That
You
I
don't
know
have to,
of.
like, lay it out like.
It's just for us to keep in communication.
Oh, it's
That's
fine.
all. We usually
You
split.
should be happy you don't have one because then these people can't just suddenly be in your head at any time for any reason. And frankly, you're blessed.
I have not missed not having it. It's been a quiet time. Like, no random calls. Beautiful.
What are you talking about? You're the one always giving out random calls.
Sometime. And not recent.
Mm.
Well, go
Much
pick me up.
change.
That's all.
Who gave you them?
It was Kai.
Kinda? Yeah.
I thought it was his assistant, but yeah.
Yeah,
Kai.
one of the two, back when we first met up with him.
God, I don't remember her name. That's a long time ago.
I don't know. Hot
Claire.
memories.
Thank you. Yeah, Claire did.
How the fuck do I remember that? Jesus.
That's not even the
Because you
same
was
name I
hopping
have.
There
with
was an
the
entire hour
horns that
dedicated
you
to hitting
flirted
on her.
with for
That's
like
why.
3 sessions.
Well, that's where we're at. I mean, we got them because he was going to send us off, and that was 2 years ago. I was a different man then.
Literally.
So do they activate by you just
Talking
thinking
to-
the person's name and then you talk with them directly?
Yes.
That sounds like something we used back then.
Note to you, don't have a telepathic link to anybody who uses substances at 2 a.m. on a weekday.
I never heard any of them. After the first day, I took it off and I went to sleep.
Quite entertaining.
I wanted to be
Was the
alone.
more annoying one.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, I did sleep talk. I'm sorry. I was trying to learn how to sleep for once. It took a while.
And always bringing up your god.
I'm sorry. That's all I could really think about at the time. Now I don't. Now I talk about the queen. Oh, that's even worse. That's no matter what I do. I'm
you talk about everything.
lately I have been
What queen?
the Raven Queen.
Is that where you got the mask from?
No, I had it commissioned. I made a. She allowed me to regress from what I was. I was a scion of Null. You know, that ritual creation for Null, and Null gave me powers when I was held for 100 years. Being tortured for 100 years sucked. They knew I wasn't going to die, so they kept poking, prodding. Oh, let's heal him again. Do it again. They didn't need to feed me either. Now I need food all the time. Great berries. Anyways. So yeah, I am now back to my original, at least I believe this is my original form. I have memories from before. This is
slow down with them berries. You go.
No,
What did you
just
give
get
me?
Too many.
But okay, I'm about to actually turn to. What did you give me, anyways?
Oh, your cat! Take the cat out of your butt.
So as you're all talking, you'll notice that the killer just kind of turns around and just strolls off on his own. Walks around, starts looking at the flowers, picking up a couple different flowers here and there, and he just comes back and just sits down and is just casually listening to all of you speak. And he's just sitting there listening, and you see he pulls out what seems to be a piece of paper and some of the flowers that he's found from the area, and he just starts kind of rolling it up, and he just sits there and he's holding it. And this is just happening in the middle of all this discussion, just casually going on, and he's just chilling. Next thing you know, just the conversation's progressing a little bit, and you just see a little puff of smoke go off of next to him. Go off, not loud, just kind of like a little sizzle, and you just see Killa just lean back with his little blunt in his hand, just continue.
Oh, weed. Got it.
Nope, not weed.
No, he was talking earlier in the chat. He was looking for weeds. I'm thinking dandelions and stuff. That's what I'm thinking. No, I know, but just. Anyways, yes. Anyways, I am a Shadar Kai. I am from the Fae. That is what I am now.
With a cat up his butt.
I reach into my backpack, pull out my little squeaky toy. I get closer to Zool, sit down on the log, and I squeak the toy.
How can you be sitting? It needs to have an exit.
It's not there.
So you will notice, as you mentioned the whole rebirth under the Raven Queen and all that, you'll notice as you say this, you see this flicker of recognition and fear and anger flash across Zul's face, just for a moment. You're not quite sure why that happened, but it's just something you wind up storing in the back of your mind for reference for later, maybe something to test later, but it's something that only you noticed as you were talking about it. So you now have a rat that is smoking. You have Zul, you have berries.
And I'm trying to squeak out my...
I would like to know, I notably did not give Zool any berries at any point. No berries for you.
Noted.
I didn't give him any because I was just following Ziva around.
I'm gonna offer him some of the berries Ziva gave me since I haven't eaten them and I've just been eating the jerky.
No, thank you. I'm not keen on berries.
I'm just gonna toss them all in my mouth at once then.
That's right, he's keen on forbidden love. Man.
I have a really quick question. How many of you have eaten berries?
I don't think I've eaten any. I've passed them out. Oh, wait, no, I caught one in my mouth.
You did.
Everybody that's consumed a berry, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
You're gonna have to roll for me, please.
Oh, right.
There it is.
16.
No.
Solid 10.
Well, you said
You did
didn't
eat
eat
a
any
lot.
berries.
You notice as this conversation is ongoing, you're starting to feel your stomach do somersaults.
Oh,
And your
I was
body
hoping for hallucinogenic berries.
your body is starting to go a little numb, and you're losing feeling in your tongue as the world around you gets fuzzy.
May I? Do I recognize this? Like, if something's happening, or is it just...
You don't know shit at this point in time. Your brain is a puddle.
Anything
Wow.
happening to him that any of us would notice?
Nope, none of you can really see it other than you see him kind of start to dip a little bit and kind of come back, but he's having a grand old time. He's like living his best fucking life right now, just he's
I'm
a
gonna go
puddle.
refill his hand with more berries. Go give him some.
He's been talking so much. It's not his norm.
Where's those dinosaur rice cakes?
It's just standard rice. And
He sounded so
He's so
sad. He
disappointed.
sounded so
There's a distinct lack of
sad.
dinosaurs.
This motherfucker went from living his happiest life for fucking smoking flowers, and it's just standard rice. Just fucking.
it's alright. It's alright.
This is slowly fries.
I don't need anything fancy.
Oh shit. I didn't mean to get Assassin in trouble if I just did, but goddamn was that funny.
No, you're good. It's all good.
I'm sorry, Kara.
I get in trouble because of my reaction, not yours.
Oh shit.
You better eat that whole bowl.
You better fucking eat that
Stab you
bitch
with a fucking
and
knife.
every bite just be like, babe.
This
Classic
is way
food
better
right here.
than dinosaurs.
Fuck them dino nuggies.
Mhm.
Did she at least get you any sauce for those pot stickers, or are they just dry pot stickers?
I think there's something on the rice down here.
something on the rice.
Yeah. there's
One
something
singular dot of soy sauce.
On the rise, all the stickers.
on it. Yeah,
It's just a little fucking splooge of sesame oil. Here you go. Oh.
You can make your
The
own
rice
little
at least
volcano in
cooked
the bowl.
correctly.
Oh fuck.
Expected every grain
I'm
of rice
giving
to be
such shit.
shaped like a plesiosaur.
Oh god. Sorry, that was 1,000% worth it.
Perfect.
I totally forgot where we were.
Oh, everyone's eating
Oh, yeah,
berries.
yeah, we
Scion,
were-
Berry roll.
is a puddle.
That's right.
Killa is smoking
notice?
a plant, and you don't really notice anything externally what's going on. As I said, he's just kind of leaning around, and he's just looking like he's having a grand old time. But his words are very slurred, and next time he speaks, like his tongue is very numb.
I'm gonna check up on him if we hear that.
Okay. No,
There's
as all
the
this
damn
is,
cat.
right as you say that, you guys will look over and you'll see Zul just kind of looking up and following one of the birds in the air, and he just kind of reaches his hand up and just casts Eldritch Blast, and you just watch as this bird just falls right from the sky. He just reaches his hand out, pulls the bird towards him, just picks off some of the feathers, and see him holding it in his hand, and he just closes his eyes for a second, and you see his hands just glow red. And he just goes, pulls it off, rips off a leg, and just starts eating as you guys are just talking.
Yo, bro, that bird had a family.
The fuck, bro?
I don't even know that happened. I'm looking for the cat. I'm squeaking the toy going, where's the damn
You
cat?
think you're squeaking the toy, bud. You think you are.
That's
Sir,
not the
could
toy
you
you're
get your
squeaking.
hand off of my, you know?
Hey,
I'm
he's
gonna,
not sitting next to you.
You know, Zul.
Can I
Berries.
try and roll to see like what's wrong with him, or like if he's?
You don't
okay?
notice
Is he just
anything's wrong with
high?
him
Does
right
he have
now.
a fever?
You don't even
I mean,
notice
he's
anything with him.
slurring, right?
Also-
He hasn't spoken.
I did. I said, where's the damn cat?
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, you can roll if you want.
Oh, okay. What? Like
I wanna
medicine
get
to
Just
check
roll.
if he's.
If you're gonna go up to him and like actually examine him, then yes, go
yeah,
medicine.
like check his forehead, examine.
Yeah, go ahead and
him,
get
all
roll a
that
medicine
stuff.
check.
Normal.
Look at his
Balls.
Nah,
Is it
he's just having a fucking blast.
Fine.
You're like, this motherfucker hasn't talked this much in 3 fucking years. His tongue just hurts. It's cool.
She's just gonna kind of pat him on the cheek and make sure he's sitting all right, and be like, "Yeah,
You're
that's why
not
you
my
should eat more. You
you're
don't
not
get
my mom.
adverse berry
Stop.
effects." Sit down.
You're not my mom. Stop. You see me trying to rub my cheeks, trying to get your hands off.
I'm gonna tear off the other leg of this bird and toss it to Arme.
I'm gonna need an acrobatics check just for funsies.
Sure.
Don't
Give
catch,
it to
don't
me, Arme.
catch,
Give it to
don't
me.
catch.
So you'll see as Zul goes to toss this, you go to try and catch it with your mouth, and you're like, ah! And you miss, so you just start
Do you want me to do
fumbling.
a strength check?
No, she just fumbles it, and she catches it against herself, and she, and just starts eating.
I start laughing.
I want to kill it what he's smoking.
It's a secret.
It is simple. It is local greenature with a little bit of the power of the boom. And it creates the best time.
It smells like cum.
Gunpowder?
It is the flavor.
Good for lungs.
I saw lightning.
Yeah,
Never mind. Sorry, cancel that. My bad.
Killa, if you are still smoking and you're going through and basically smoking that whole thing, I need a Constitution save.
Knew I couldn't get away from it forever.
Motherfucker.
Damn.
So
Done this a lot.
you
Built up
be
that tolerance.
you're able to keep your composure. Nothing is altering, nothing's slipping. You're able to fully keep your composure and keep everything under control.
So assassin. Go.
Basically, yeah.
Barely hanging on. Yeah.
Hey, cat, where you at?
Your cat is
What cat
not
are you
showing up.
looking for?
I am.
Would I be able to understand what he's saying at all?
I mean, he's talking like that right now, and he seems to think he's okay, but all you heard was,
Is he okay?
I don't know. I checked on him. He doesn't seem to have a fever or anything. His eyes looked fine.
He has
I'm gonna check my stash real quick.
Probably
to make
just an
sure.
allergic reaction to the berries or something.
I mean, if you checked him and he's good, I guess
You
he's good.
realize I'm still eating them.
Just taste them if you need more, man.
I want to
Just taste
take
them if
the
you need more.
berries.
I have been like popping them in my mouth, like, okay, there's the cat.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm gonna
love
take
these
the
things.
rest
well,
of it
okay,
more.
so
Why
here's
take you in?
here's the thing. He's still eating them, so as you walk over and try to take them from him, you're gonna need to give me a sleight of hand check because he's going to fight you.
Alright. Alright.
My berries.
Sleight of hand.
Still
Here we
haven't found my bit.
go.
Oh, you fucking get it.
Damn.
Goddamn.
You fucking
Okay.
stole them
Those
and you didn't even know it.
berries.
Do you walk up to him and
Looking
you
at his
just
hand.
so you'll notice Aziva just kind of walks up to and sits down and is just kind of patting his back a little bit and just kind of looking at him like, "You okay?" And then she just kind of gives him a little extra hard pat on the back and he kind of and he turns and looks and she just stands up and walks away and you'll notice his just tries to go.
Do I notice that he's out of berries?
Yes, because he's sitting there like an idiot, just smashing his hand against his face, wondering why he's not getting anything.
That looks so familiar to my life right now.
I'm gonna start to move towards with
She's
intent
gonna
to provide him more berries.
She is gonna stick her staff out and like block you and give you this look. Sit the fuck down, but she's not gonna say it.
Oh, okay. Is he cut off? Or we're not giving him?
He is cut off.
I'm gonna hand the rest of my berries to Ziva. I no longer have it.
You all will
I
see
will
as
store
this little side thing is happening, you'll notice as Zool kind of stands up and walks over to Pen, kind of just taps him on the shoulder and just kind of waves him to come along, and he pulls Pen off to the side.
I'm just gonna silently follow along.
Pen,
He shared.
I have to ask,
Yes.
has the Raven One made her descent?
Not that I know of.
That's good.
You suppose we should prevent her descent?
Well, it would definitely be the better thing to do. And I'm worried that your friend, might be in too much trouble to
Don't
be
worry.
safe.
If he gets out of line, he is mine. I will make sure he comes to a swift end. I'm just waiting for him to be able to put up a good fight now.
Because that talk of the world ending and dimensions splitting, he's probably going to be the main cause of it.
Sounds about right. That is also why I'm in search of this Oblivion Scroll. It's to help prevent her.
Side note, can I just tell him it's right past that tree line?
You could, if you wanted to, but you also do know that if you go any further within this path right now, in this grove, you will be stopped by something that you have not encountered before. You have tried, and there has been some type of force that has blocked you from going. And that is why you have been waiting for this group. This group is supposed to be able to help you get through the barrier.
Okay.
As he continues this portion of the conversation with him, Pen, you'll notice as Zul as you're standing here blocking him, you'll see he kind of just looks over your shoulder around you a little bit, and he starts kind of looking up and down at the party, and he just kind of steps back and just kind of takes in a breath and centers himself for a second, and you'll feel this wave of energy kind of come off of him. Not harsh, not painful, just power. And as you feel it kind of just radiate past you, that adrenaline that you feel in the arena starts to heighten a little bit as you're like, oh shit, am I about to get into a fight? And you just start to get excited, and you start to breathe, and you're like, and you notice the energy just kind of stops and it comes back into him, and Zul just takes another breath and he locks eyes with you.
There are 3 members of your party who are not normal.
There were 3 of them who were not trapped in the cart with us.
Were they Killa, Arme, Karma?
Yes, they were.
Be wary.
They haven't hindered us thus far, so I haven't been too worried about it, but they have been acting
Within.
Different.
slightly odd. Last I knew, Killa was trying to stop smoking things as much as he was. So it seems odd for him to go seek out.
Well, for what's needed ahead, it may come to pass that they may hurt you.
Killa, I need a perception check from you.
Damn rat.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh no. He did son of a bitch.
So, due to your nature as being the weapon wielder, being the sniper, being that hunter that uses his senses to help, you are trying to listen in to what Zul and Pen are talking about. And while you can't hear everything, you hear the word Raven, and you hear your name, you hear normal, and you hear weary. You can't quite put together what they were saying, but you kind of take those 4 words and just kind of lock them away for information at a later date.
Okay.
I need another Constitution saving throw from you.
Wrong page. Constitution. Don't worry, I'm getting there. Oh, it's on condition attributes. Constitution. Ta-da! Oh, no. Ha! Throw up. Yes. Or I'm going to bed. Night, guys.
Worse than that, my friend. Let's wait and see.
He's like, I don't know what to do.
As you're sitting there just kind of rolling around and lollygagging a little bit and just living your fucking greatest life, you just kind of look back and your eyes roll into the back of your head. And the world around you goes dark. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything. You're just floating in darkness.
Can I check him for a pulse?
In a minute.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh.
As you are surrounded by this darkness, you see feathers starting to fall. 1, 2, 7, 20, and suddenly there's just a horde of feathers and birds just swarming you, swirling around you like a vortex. Suddenly they stop, frozen in time. And as they start to slowly fall to the ground, you see in front of you the white mask. And it starts circling you. And circling you. And each time it rotates around you, it comes in closer. And closer until finally it's face to face with you, and you can kind of hear the ragged breaths coming from underneath the mask. And as it stops and it locks eyes with you, and you can't see the eyes, but you can feel this presence that your just soul is being peered into. And it stops and it steps aside, and in the distance, you see what seems to be a familiar figure just walking towards you. Just wearing trousers, no shirt, no discernible markings, no hair anywhere on the body, just these strange markings on its chest. As it walks towards you, and it stops, and you see it slowly stroke the mask of the Raven Queen. And it walks over to your side, and in your ear, it whispers something that I'm going to send you in a message and not tell everybody else. And as it says this, it backs up and you see this massive grin, similar to the Cheshire Cat. Just teeth and eyes. And as it fades away into the black, the feathers and the birds start to swarm around you again. And as it comes up and you see the Raven Queen's mask above you again, and it shatters to a million little pieces falling like glass. And as you look down and you see this glass falling, you see yourself in each reflection, but some of you are smiling, some of you are screaming, some of you are crying, some of you are laughing. And as it hits the ground, you see it forms your mask. And it fades into the black. And you kind of come to, sitting on the log, just kind of looking around, and you're still numb and everything is foggy. And the only thing you're holding on to is that image of your mask and all of the different faces fading into nothingness. You fully come to and everything about you is still numb, but you're slightly more coherent than you were before you passed out. Everybody that is around, as is coming to, you all notice that he was just kind of rocking around, leaning back and forth. And those of you who were close, you saw him kind of go back, and as he went like leans back and his arms kind of spread out and his head was staring up to the sky. You all took notice of this. He wasn't breathing. There was no movement. Every single muscle and everything about him was completely and perfectly still. There was no noise. His eyelids were not moving. There was no breath escaping his lips. Pure silence and stillness.
I'm definitely going over to him in a bit of a flurry.
Should call on the berries.
As you walk up to him and you sit next to him, and you're like, "Hey," you touching him, and he's
trying to like,
he just looks around. I don't know how you feeling,
Yeah, I'm like in your face trying to get a response from you.
Can I throw up?
If
you
you
were
feel
gonna
like
see her sidestep so fast.
No, I'm literally just gonna face down between my knees and just.
Zool and
Chunky.
Penn, you both saw this happening. As you heard everyone kind of go quiet and you heard that intake of breath as just stopped moving. And you guys lock eyes in mutual understanding.
I'm gonna walk up to him, pat him on the back. I'm gonna go, "Aw, buddy," and then I'm gonna
And-
puke with prestidigitation.
No more berries, please.
Yeah, no more berries for you. I didn't realize your weird, not undead, formerly undead stomach didn't like fruit.
I didn't know either. This is.
I'm gonna
not
cast
what I-
prestidigitation to like make that puke not smell like puke. Don't want any sympathetic pukers. Ew.
We walk back up. Could I say, "Told you should have slowed down on those berries"?
Huh?
You know,
I was told to
nobody
eat
asked
though.
for your shit. Everybody else was fine.
It's okay. It wasn't your fault. And I'm gonna stare at Ziva like she did something wrong. It's okay, buddy.
Why are
She's
you
gonna give him
touching me?
some like water
Wait,
to wash
why
his
is
mouth out
everybody
with.
touching me? Like you just see him like start like getting like really close, like trying to, just starting to freak out a little bit, just twitching a little bit.
Yeah,
From every-
Ziva backed up when you
Give him
went
some
to
air,
puke.
everybody. Give
But she
him
is
some air.
gonna give you some water for that.
I'm going to tentatively take it, thank her, and then I'm downing the water. That was not what I expected berries to be like.
That's not what berries are supposed to be like. Are you
Everyone's first
okay?
time is weird.
Can I do an investigation on the berries to find out which ones they are?
You could.
Would that be under nature or
That might be
investigation?
Nature. Second. Where's my notes? Hold on. With your knowledge, with your knowledge of Pirastrad, based on how long that you've been here, you see that they have been eating the starlight berries. The berries are known to have a potential hallucinogenic effect on some magical and non-magical beings. Poisonous to... What the hell did I write here? Poisonous to beasts and elves.
Oh!
Oh.
That's convenient.
Did you know that these were starlight berries? Before
I
you-
haven't eaten food in 200 years.
I looked directly at Ziva.
They seemed perfectly edible to me. He's the only one with a problem.
This could have been bad. A lot worse than even what happened here.
Where's my mask? I started searching for my mask.
I'm gonna help him look for it.
Because it was under my arm when I was eating the berries. If it had moved or dropped or anything, need to find.
As you look around for it, you find it next to you on the ground, next to your foot. As you reach down to pick it up, you'll see a single raven feather underneath it.
Just going to pick it up with the mask and put the mask on and just put the feather in my bag.
Do you want to try to eat something else before we move on?
It would be appreciated.
Another bird coming up.
Woo!
This one's a much larger bird that, as I just watched in the map that just flew over you guys. As much larger as you snagging it comes down, it's enough to feed everyone. It was a chunky boy. You see Zool collect the bird, does the same thing as he had done previously, wraps it in his hands, fries the fucker in his hands, and just starts tearing pieces off and sharing it with everyone. And as you're all sitting down...
I give a piece to Ziva last.
So she doesn't take it.
I walk up to Ziva and offer a piece. You know, I don't know what happened with the first time you met somebody named Zool, but I'm not him.
Don't worry, that's not the reason I don't like you. She's still not taking the food.
I still set a piece of chicken and bird next to her for if she wants it.
So what are you all doing? Are you all
You
sitting?
need that?
No, I'm eating.
She's gonna pass it right over to you.
I'm just tilting my mask forward and just eating, just slowly trying to like make sure I don't do the same thing again. It's just.
Not too fast, buddy.
Oh no, he's doing it slow. Like he's literally eating slow, but just keeping his eyes on the bird.
Stay away from all the blue bushes.
You good now,
Not as good as I hoped. So what do they do to me?
I don't know.
You ate
Seems
some
like
not
those...
so good berries for you.
Yeah, it seems like you're allergic to those berries or something. If you don't want to walk, I can get a disc for you. If you just want to like sit for a while, we can keep going and you'll just like come with us if you want.
Quick point of order, really
Can
quick.
sit and, like-
Scion, are you the only part elf
Yep.
in this entire? Okay, I'm gonna.
What about
Wait.
Arme?
Oh yeah.
I
Is
am
Arme
too.
part elf too? Okay, but
Yeah,
you,
but I
you,
didn't eat it.
yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna say something. I completely fucking forgot that I had written down about the berries in this fucking, which is stupid considering the fucking novel I sent each of you about Thornhill. the fact that the dice rolled this way and I still got to tell the same story that I wrote is probably my favorite fucking thing that has happened tonight. Because according to the other portion of my notes, the Starlight Berries have amazing gastrointestinal and gastronomic fucking health for anybody else that eats them aside from elves. Because in the golden days of Pyristrad, these were used as potions to ward them off because the elves were attacking the different towns in Pyristrad because they wanted the magical knowledge. So it was a way that they grew because these were created specifically to fight the elves.
Racist berries.
And I died. I was gonna do lesser restoration on myself, but when you said I couldn't speak or feel it, I was like,
Nope.
Oh, I'm done.
You weren't able to do it. And honestly, if you wouldn't have said that you kept fucking eating them, you would have been fine. But you're like, I'm still eating them, and I'm like, well,
I followed what I was told to do by my friend.
Here we
I was about
fucking
to
go.
Walk up with a stick.
It's
It
so.
was almost to the point with the stick.
All right. So what are you guys doing? Are you guys gonna sit there and eat and continue discussing things for a little while, or you want to get up and you want to start making your way through the forest?
Everybody wants to move on. I will take Ziva's suggestion.
Okay, yeah, I'll make a floating disc cast, and we'll make sure he sits on it all nice and pretty, and we can go on our way.
Can I just put them in my backpack?
Sure.
I need to breathe.
Do you?
You're
Do
gonna
you
be
really?
sitting there like Yoda.
Okay. We can save a spell slot for in case we get in danger.
It doesn't cost a spell slot.
I
Do you-
pick
Floating
them up,
disc isn't a spell.
Oh well, I
hold them
picked up.
above my head, and stick them sitting on top of my pack.
This is so awkward.
I'm gonna look at my bag and then look at the backpack and look at the bag and go, I have done that this whole time.
Surprised you haven't thought of this, Pen.
He's had Killa on top of his head.
I'm more brute force than intelligence method most of the time, so I just drag him around.
Just tell me when we get an hour out, and then I'll walk. That way we're all sure we're all on the same page.
An hour out, huh?
Okay, half hour.
So as you all stand up and you start to make your way towards the northern side of the map, and you keep going, as you're strolling through the woods, temperature starts to drop. And as you're walking through the woods, getting further and further, it seems like the daylight is being sucked out of the world around you. Everything just starts to go dark, and it starts to get eerily quiet. You begin to hear chitters and rustling. And more chitters, and I need a perception check from everyone.
I am dark vision. Sorry, it's the eternal D&D meme.
And I cast dancing lights and stuff.
So, Ziva, Killa, you all see surrounding you these red glowy eyes.
Oh, okay.
Ever moving, keeping pace with the group. As you're going, you just see more and more pop up. And more and more. And as Zul casts out his dancing lights, you'll see very quickly everything just pushes further back, just to remain in the darkness. You hear more chittering and scritching and more rustling of the leaves around you as you go further and further. And as you're walking, yes,
May I use Eyes of the Grave?
sure,
It's my to see if undead's within 60 feet.
sure, go ahead.
I am cast. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. I was reading it on the other page. It is. Boom.
There is no undead.
I tell Zool at least there's no undead.
You're gonna what?
Is this normal here?
In this area, yes. Because you're getting closer to where the last known location.
I mean, she's asking.
And I'm responding based on his history check with this. Yes.
Okay.
Based on his knowledge of the area and what he was told, and the fact of his knowledge of this is the last known location of a ancient relic. Every time he's tried to go this way, this is what happens. The only difference this time is as you continue walking through this darkness and going further and further into it, and every time you turn around, the light should be getting further away from you, but it is staying at exactly the same distance. And as you keep walking and you keep walking, you stop again as you hear the sound of footsteps coming up behind you. Zool, you will immediately recognize the sound of these footsteps as your old friend, William.
Somebody's coming.
And he keeps walking up.
Sounds like. William?
The footsteps stop. He lowers his hood, and he looks at you. Hello, old friend. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, by the way, I'm getting out of his backpack.
Okay.
Yeah, that way for the start of the session, I'm standing.
That's fine. All right. Well, everyone, thank you very much for we got to episode 20. We'll have another session next week going into episode 21. We will pick up exactly where we left off. You're in an interesting spot with both groups. So, everyone do a little wave goodbye. We'll see you next week for episode 21. Thank you all. And